2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can feel the anticipation building with the introduction of each player. Stick around. We'll be right back with playoff basketball. Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Jackson. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. And for the Spurs, we've got DeRozan. Pirtle is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Murray. And it's Walker in at the 2 guard. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now Murray. And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, offensively, you better respect the reach of DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific at getting a hand on that one and swatting it away. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
DeRozan passes to Pirtle. It's Gay on the way. Over Morris. Here's Pirtle. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board. The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Walker.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Jackson against Murray. George with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Leonard. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Leonard's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's a shot most guys are just not even going to take, but Leonard is confident in that range.
And Murray, here we go. Good work defensively by Morris.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Count that bucket.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
He and I spoke about the importance of taking at least one game on the road. He said, we understand that they're comfortable at home. It's our job to make them uncomfortable. Guys, they know that a win here in this first game could set the tone for the rest of this series.
Thank you, David. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Spurs have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And it's Murray penetrating. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Leonard, no luck. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. They trail by 3.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's George, and he hits the jump shot.
Just hard to explain in its entirety the type of offensive impact that Paul George can make. He's just so multifaceted on the offensive end of the floor.
Murray, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Leonard looking over the floor. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
Gay kicks to Murray. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Clippers leading by 3. Inside, here's Cousins, and Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Gay. Jackson passes to Morris. And here come the Spurs again. San Antonio with the fast break. Back to Murray. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Boy, and DeRozan is a tough assignment, able to fend off contact as well on that drive.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Leonard against DeRozan. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
The Clippers shooting their first foul of the night. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Cousins. Waka comes in for Morris, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson. Spurs passing it around. Chang, the pass to Mills. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Chang, no luck.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing is just a little bit off on that one.
Great open look there. George has got 5 points so far.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Here's Mills. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second is DeMar DeRozan. Third is Ivica Zubac.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
The Australian-born Patty Mills, former second-round pick. Who knew Mills would someday win an NBA championship? Well, the Spurs did.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but he has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Beverley. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Able to stretch the floor with that three-point shot. Beverley looking to capitalize from the perimeter as often as possible.
Zubac against Chang. And finished off by Chang.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive version.
Now here's Beverley, covered by Mills. Beverley will pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
It's remarkable what he's able to do. Leonard with a guy draped all over him, still able to convert.
Spurs trail by 6. Now here's Mills. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Mills. Pass to Eubanks. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles leading by 6. And here's Kennard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Johnson outside. Chang against Zubats. Puts it up. Chang, no luck. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-4 run. Kennard on the wing. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Here's Leonard. Here's Ibaka, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson dishes to Mills. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Mills has got 5.
Well, he's a serious catch-and-shoot threat really every time down the floor. Mills has to be accounted for by the defense.
Now Kennard. 2 points. That one goes. Kennard's got his second bucket tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Johnson for 3. Kennard with the rebound. Clippers leading by 9. 1:06 left in the first. Oh, Leonard in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Mills with it. 5 points in the game. Johnson outside. Pass to Eubanks. To the inside. And here's Mills from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the pass to Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Chang. Leonard against Johnson. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And Patrick Mills gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. "11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Rondo. Here's Ibaka. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what it takes for young players to acclimate themselves to the NBA.
You know, this game, it's a physical game, obviously, but, a lot of it is mental. So, just, making sure you're thinking while you're out there is, one of the big things for me. One of the things I've kind of learned since I've been in the league.
You know this, it takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. They've got Rajon Rondo. Pocket is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Beverly in at the 2-guard position.
Embracing the hit on the way up. Rondo hard to take down. Even when he gets bodied up a little bit, the balance stays there.
DeRozan's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's Beverly missing. Spurs trail by 12. Mills finds DeRozan. Shoots from the right block. And yes, it's good. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
And DeRozan has really perfected his jumper over the years. He seemed unbothered by the defense.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Los Angeles making a switch here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Serge Ibaka. Paul George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Murray against Cousins. Pirtle kicks to Walker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. They grab their own miss. In the corner, Murray with it. There's the triple. Here's Pirtle. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is exposed. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
It's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket for Murray. Rondo kicks to Jackson. Pass to Morris. Feeds away. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Los Angeles leading by 10. George passes to Cousins. Down low, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Well, this is where Cousins' size helps him to have a passing window to find open teammates.
And Murray, here we go. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
The Spurs shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Right wing. Pocket 6. Murray with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Seeing Rudy Gay active right now, it forces the D's hand just a little bit. Fantastic at staying engaged on that possession.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He hits them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Morris inside. He's against Gay. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. In the 3rd spot, Kawhi Leonard. And, of course, DeMar DeRozan.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Free throw good, Murray. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Over Murray. No good off the front iron. Spurs trail by 7. Now here's DeRozan, and he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 6.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
And it's George missing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Rondo kicks to Jackson. Here's Morris, and the shot is long.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Gay finds Walker, fires from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's Jackson with the 3. The Clippers rebound. Walker against Rondo. And Pirtle sends it back. Gay drives in, and the jam by Rudy Gay.
How about the speed with which he got to the rim that time? Rudy Gay, excellent job of dropping the hammer.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Morris. Goes up again. No good from Cousins.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And the Clippers call time here.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Rajon Rondo. George against Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender using the old pump fake.
The Clippers shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. And he knocks down the first one. And George drops them both.
You wonder if Paul George finally has a situation here where he could show why he's an elite player, why he's an all-star, but to pay off how hungry he is to prove it with a late postseason run.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Murray against Leonard. He dishes it to Jackson. Back to Leonard. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
You know, what a game by Leonard, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's reacting out there. Just stone-faced, but getting the job done.
Here's Murray. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Morris, and the shot is good. Morris has got 8 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
From deep, Johnson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard comes in for George. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. Murray, the pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Jang. He's off on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And that one's good. Leonard. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Just a lightning bolt there in transition. No one can match up with Kawhi, especially at his position. That time they pay the price.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. The Spurs shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Johnson finds Mills. Now a time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 10.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Beverley. San Antonio with the rebound. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 4 points this quarter. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Leonard inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Leonard, no luck. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for San Antonio.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
7-second difference, shot game clock. And that one drops for him.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And here's Mills. He's got 12. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Ibaka.
The quickness and energy of Patty Mills on defense affecting that shot.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's San Antonio. They're up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Looking at the Spurs, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, one area where they have had the upper hand is scoring off the bench. When the second unit guys have come in, they brought a lot of energy with them. And that's what you need from your reserves, energy. And they gave a lot of energy and a big jolt.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Rudy Gay is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Murray. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Walker in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. San Antonio leading. Now Poeltl. Here's DeRozan. And he drops it in from the low post. DeRozan's got the first field goal of the second half for San Antonio. Here's George. Cousins trying to free himself up. And it falls over the rim and in.
It's something I think Paul George in the offseason is really working on, just pulling up off the dribble, maintaining great balance. Very few flaws in his offensive game.
Gay kicks to DeRozan. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Clippers trail by 4. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Here's Murray. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Aldridge finds Cousins. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl. The Clippers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. The free throw drops for Cousins.
There's just no question about Boogie Cousins and how elite he is as a talent in this league, especially at his position. A bruising, powerful center who can do just about everything you want offensively.
The Spurs have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Pulls up on the elbow. The shot by George, no good. San Antonio leading by 5 to the middle. Tries to keep it alive. And Walker kicks to Poeltl. Passes it to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Outside DeRozan. Dishes to Gay. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Clippers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Murray against Jackson, and it's Murray penetrating. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. The fourth spot held by Kawhi Leonard and, of course, Patty Mills.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Pretty consistent player when healthy, and nice to see Rudy Gay working back to this kind of athletic prowess.
And Morris throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
And Pirtle sends it back. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. A pass to Gay. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside Jackson. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And that one, good.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Rosen dishes to Gay. Over Morris. And another basket for San Antonio.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Shoots over Walker. No good off the back of the rim. Spurs leading by 4. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Man, guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the paint. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Back to Murray. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. George with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. The shot by George, no good. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Leonard with the steal. Jackson has the open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, a great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of the game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
In the corner, Ibaka with it. Kept alive. Zubac, that's good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Jackson against Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
For the Clippers, Kennard, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Rajon Rondo. And so Walker nails both of them. Clippers trail by 3. Beverley with the ball. Outside, George. It's good. This game is all even. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's DeRozan. Yep, it counts. DeRozan's got 14 points. Clippers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. A nice shot by George.
Paul George finding some ways now to be effective on the inside.
DeRozan on the wing, defended by George. Over George. DeRozan's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Rejected by Walker. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Patty's just so aggressive out there on the floor and forces the defense's hand, constantly looking to get either contact or get himself to the free throw line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. Free throw good. Mills. And both free throws good for Mills. Here's George. 19 points in the game. Trying to get open is Ibaka. George with the bucket. George has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Beverly, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
One of the better perimeter defenders in the game, and in the golden age of scoring point guards, Patrick Beverly doing his best to slow them down on a nightly basis.
The Spurs making a switch here. Eubanks has checked in, and so he makes both from the line. San Antonio calls timeout. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Zubac against Jang. Rebound by Jang. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Mills. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Mills taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Mills. LA's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Beverly. Zubac trying to break loose. Good. Beverly's got 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Walker kicks to Johnson. Out to the wing. This one for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
Here's Beverly. Here's Ibaka. Pops in the layup for 2. Ibaka's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Walker. To the inside. Here's Jang. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 107 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Kennard. Top of the key jumper, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. George against Johnson. That one goes in. 5 points in the game, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this when this could have nailed it.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him. Murray's checked in for Walker. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. .41 seconds left in the third. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Patrick Beverly is going to come at you every night. Just an inspiring player that way. And daring the defense to get physical with him on that play.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Murray surveying the D. Here's Eubanks. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Kennard. The rebound by the Spurs. Eubanks. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, Luke Kennard out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Zubac in at the center position. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 1.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And Murray, here we go. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And he gets it to go. That's now 22 points for Leonard.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverly is going to do his best to get you the ball.
Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Flushes it down to finish the break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And that one misses. Pirtle, he's checked in for the Spurs. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Serge Ibaka. George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And George with the stuff.
Paul George taking initiative tonight and going right at the defense.
Spurs trail by 4. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Free throw good, Murray. The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And so Murray nails both of them. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Jackson goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
And that one falls for Jackson. San Antonio with the ball. Murray outside. Gay left side. Over Morris. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Now this is Rudy Gay's game. Outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
Outside Leonard. Morris with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
Free throw good for Morris. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Johnson. And Morris drops them both. Now here's Murray. And Cousins comes over to help. Murray kicks to Poeltl. Murray against Jackson. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
And George gets it to go.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
DeRozan against Leonard. Jackson comes over with the double. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Poeltl.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. DeRozan's shot is good.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Jackson. Sweet little floater. Jackson's got 10 points in just the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Walker finds DeRozan. Baseline jumper, and it's San Antonio with another.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range.
Leonard on the way. Wide open. DeRozan with the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. From deep, Walker. The Clippers grab the miss. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Leonard gets it to go.
You know, stretching the floor, Kawhi Leonard out at that distance. You're just so fearful of him driving by, and he knocks one down with confidence.
San Antonio calls timeout. Paul George really making a difference here.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Evan is trying to keep him focused.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Jackson against Murray. And he uses the glass on the way. Murray's got 36.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
And George kicks to Morris. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
And it's Murray penetrating. He gets that one.
That's That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Murray. The kick out to Walker. That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jeffries is checked in.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Morris. Over in the corner, Cousins. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Clippers lead by 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The open shot from Jackson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And finished off by DeRozan.
When you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
George with the bounce pass. And here's Morris for 3. Again the miss by Morris.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Johnson outside. Rudy Gay on the wing. Spurs working the ball around now. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Clippers leading by 4. Nobody near Leonard. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
This is where all the extra hours of practice come into play. Leonard couldn't be more in sync on that catch and shoot.
And Murray, here we go. Gay scanning before. Feeds to Pirtle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
And the first one drops. That one is no good.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Such a wide-open look. Leonard's got 29.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Murray against Jackson. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Spurs. There's a minute 40 left to play in the final quarter. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort is not there.
Here's Leonard. No good that time. Nice D from DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Leonard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Murray kicks to Johnson. Murray against Jackson. to Johnson. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's George. There's the pass to Leonard. Shoots over DeRozan. The second chance effort. It's good.
Oh, man, Cousins. Gotta love how the important shot finds its way to his hands.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. Leonard against Porter. Cousins, the pass to Jackson. Good work defensively by Gay.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Oh, you can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that three.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Murray for 3. He's off from 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
There's a quiet intensity that Kawhi Leonard brings to both ends of the floor, a defensive menace, and it's amazing to watch him just how disruptive he can be when he's guarding the 1, 2, 3, or even 4-man and messing up offensive scheme.
And here's a timeout from Greg Popovich. Here's what's your take?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Well, Kawhi, it was a marquee matchup tonight, so how enjoyable is it to compete and come out on top in a game like that?
It was very fun. Like I said, you're a little kid. You want to play against the best players. You just want to compete on this high level and with everybody watching.
Well, they saw a great one here tonight, man. Congrats on the W. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.